Hello Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Leo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. How does Leo okay. Let's see, Leo. So we do have the Magician, we do have the Emperor, and then we also have the Hangman. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Wands. We got the King of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. Okay. Currently at the moment, it looks like you're connecting with this Queen of Pentacles over here. This person could be slightly younger than you, or you might just have more life experience, than they do, but you're definitely connecting with this feminine energy over here. Now, for those of you who are going to find yourself connecting with this feminine energy, you're going to find yourself resonating with this person to the right of me than you are to the person to the left of me. But for the sake of the reading, so that way I don't get confused, I'm going to say that this is you, but it doesn't have to be you. This could totally be your person that I'm describing, because sometimes, the energies could very well be vice versa, okay? All right, let's talk. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like you recently met this Queen of Pentacles. And from the looks of it, it looks like you really, really do like this person. I mean, this is somebody that you do feel very, very drawn to. This is somebody that you see a lot of potential with. This is somebody that, you truly do want to manifest and create a life with. I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles has definitely captured your complete and undivided attention. It kind of looks like they are all you see and they are all you essentially want. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, they feel pretty damn good about you. I mean, they see a lot of potential here with you as well. So the feeling is essentially mutual as far as you guys seeing a lot of potential with one another. Another thing too, when it comes down to this Queen of Pentacles, I don't feel like you're going to waste any time when it comes down to them. Like, you're going to definitely seal the deal with them as quickly as you possibly can. In other words, it kind of looks like you're very determined to make this Queen of Pentacles yours as quickly as possible is basically what I'm getting. I don't really see you taking things slowly with this Queen of Pentacles. I think that it's not going to take you too long to realize that they are the one for you. And once you do realize it, you're going to want to get this ball rolling immediately with them. How does this Queen of Pentacles currently view this relationship? Okay. So we do have the Seven of Cups. We do have the 10 of Wands. And then we also have the Justice card. Okay. Ooh, well, you know how to pick them. You definitely know how to pick them. This Queen of Pentacles might be a single mom or a single dad. I am definitely getting that, but I like them a lot. They're very, very independent. Very mature, very big on commitment and loyalty. They also have a lot of respect for themselves. I like this person. Yeah, I like them. You know how to pick them. That's one thing that I will say. But in regards to how they're currently viewing this relationship with you, things are starting to get pretty serious here between the two of you, and they can definitely sense and they can feel it. I think that this person knows that it's only a matter of time before, things, become official, right, between the two of you. With the 10 of Wands to the 7 of Cups, don't be alarmed. This is a very not random, but this is a very normal response from a person that harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy. But things are starting to get serious here between the two of you, and it's starting to kind of freak them out, and it's starting to kind of overwhelm them, okay? Things are moving very, very quickly here between you and this person. This is that type of person that's used to kind of moving at a very slow and steady pace, so the fact that things are moving at a very, very fast pace between the two of you, it is definitely overwhelming them and freaking them out just a little bit. Again, don't be alarmed by what I'm about to say, but I do see this person, due to the fact that the relationship is already making them feel extremely overwhelmed and it's kind of freaking them out. I do see them contemplating like, man, am I honestly ready for something serious or not? Because I'm starting to feel like I'm not. Don't be alarmed, because this is a common it's a common response from anybody who harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy. It's just very common. Anybody who harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy is somebody who's just used to being single and alone and living their life in a particular way. So when something enters that person's life and it throws off the way that they're used to living their life, because 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's single and free and just used to kind of just focusing on themselves and just out here living their best life. So when, for example, a person comes into their life and it just so happens to be a person that they're very, very interested in, and a person that's very interested in them, and it just so happens to be with a person that wants to pursue them and a life with them, things get kind of like thrown off, you know, because their life starts to become unpredictable. Anybody who harnesses Nine of Pentacles energy is just used to predictability. You know what I mean? Like, they know what tomorrow is going to look like. You know what I mean? They're going to wake up, they're going to get, you know, dressed and ready for work, and then they're going to go to work. They're going to do their 9 to 5. They're going to come right back home, you know, and they're going to cook some dinner, attend to their home, take a shower, go to bed, and wake up and do it all over again. But when a person is in a 9 of Pentacles energies life, their life starts to become unpredictable, and that's what makes them feel very, very overwhelmed, because their life starts to become very unpredictable. They don't really know roughly what tomorrow is going to essentially look like. And anybody who harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy just has a difficult time going from being single and alone to being in a full-blown committed relationship, as well as adjusting to a whole human being in their life. So I'm not really worried and concerned about the whole, I don't know if I'm actually ready for anything serious, because I'm already starting to feel overwhelmed and I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Not even a little bit. It's not going to influence this person to like stop talking to you, or run in the opposite direction. It's not. And primarily because you harness King of Pentacles like energy. So in their eyes, you're pure perfection in their eyes, and in your eyes, they're pure perfection, right? So no, I've never seen anybody who harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy dealing with somebody who is like 100% perfect for them, and then that person deciding to get up and leave because it's just too overwhelming. And, you know, if I get into a relationship, my life is just going to be too unpredictable, and I don't know if I could do that. I've never seen that happen. So don't worry about it. Yeah, you're definitely thinking of marriage when it comes on to this one. Every time you see the devil right next to the Hierophant, that basically represents for better or for worse. So this is somebody that you can definitely, you know, see yourself being with, you know, long term. This is somebody that you can definitely see yourself, you know, getting married to. Which, I mean, that makes sense, because you did show up as an Emperor to a King of Pentacles. When an Emperor meets, you know, a person, they just know right away if that person's going to be the person that they're going to end up getting married to or not. They just fucking know right away. So in this case, it kind of looks like you're looking at this person like, yeah, this is the one I'm going to freaking marry. This is the one I'm going to marry. This is the one I'm going to spend my, you know, the rest of my life with. Okay, cool. I like it. Okay. We have the 2 of Cups, we got the 10 of Pentacles, and then we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay. All right. In regards to how this person is currently feeling, you know, like I said, this person does feel very, very overwhelmed. They are kind of freaking out, you know, because things are getting very, very serious here, you know, between the two of you. But again, I'm not really worried and concerned about it. I don't think that this fear that they're experiencing on their behalf is going to influence them to run in the opposite direction of you or pull the plug on, you know, you and this dynamic that they share with you. I'm not worried and concerned about it. I think that this person will navigate through everything that they're essentially going through on their behalf. I do think that what would totally benefit this person is to be open and honest and transparent with you when it comes down to everything that they're sensing and feeling on their behalf. When it comes down to them feeling overwhelmed, for perfect example. When it comes down to them kind of freaking out and but what if this happens and what if that happens? Like, I think that that's something that this person should be open and honest and transparent with you about, because I think that if they were to be open and honest with you and vulnerable with you, I think that'll make this person feel a lot better. And I think that'll also cause this person to realize, okay, like, I'm good. Like, I don't have anything to worry about. Like, I just think that this person needs you to like reassure them and comfort them, because anybody who harnesses 9 of Pentacles like energy, they freaking struggle with going from being single and alone to being in a full-blown committed relationship. Is the hardest fucking transition of life, because this is that type of person that enjoys being single and free. They enjoy coming home to an empty freaking house and not have to worry about a man all up in their refrigerator or a woman all up in their refrigerator making a mess. They don't have to worry about, is that man betraying me as we speak? Or is that woman betraying me as we speak? Like, this is that type of person that loves being single and alone. not because they want to like date around or anything like that. It's just it's the peace, honey, that comes with being single and alone. You know what I mean? It's the peace that comes with it. Not, this is not that type of person that enjoys being single because they want to talk to like 5 different dudes or 5 different chicks. No. Like, no. Like, this is that type of person that enjoys being single because of the peace, honey, the peace that comes with it. You know what I mean? But that's about it. That's about it. You know what I mean? Not having somebody all up in their personal bubble and all up in their refrigerator and stuff. But other than that, yeah, that's why they love being single. So it's just a hard transition, but they'll make it through. They'll make it through. I just think that it'll help them if they were, you know, open and honest with you, you know, when it comes down to like everything that they're kind of struggling with on their behalf. What actions will Leo take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the World. We do have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. 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 Well, if this person does open up to you, Leo, and tells you, you know, that they're struggling, you know what I mean, with adapting to like life with you in it, and they're freaking out, and oh my goodness, I don't know, like, it might cause you to fall into this like belief that the only reason why they're struggling is because they want to be single and free and date other people, which that's just so not the case. I just kind of feel like, how do I explain this? How do I explain this? How do I explain this to you? I feel like when you were single and alone, it just kind of made you feel like, you know, you were missing out, right? On like creating like amazing like memories with a person and, you know, things of that nature. You just kind of come off to me as like, as somebody who enjoys, you know what I mean? Like, you know, all of the good that could come out of being in a relationship with someone, like creating awesome memories, you know, purchasing a home together, getting a place together, spending holidays together. Like, so I feel like when you were single and alone, it did cause you to feel lonely, and it did cause you to kind of feel like, damn, man, like I'm missing out. Like, this just ain't it. Like, this whole single life, this shit is just not it. You know what I mean? I think that if you could pick and choose whether or not to be single and alone or be in a full-blown committed relationship with someone, you would choose to be in a full-blown committed relationship with a person. Now, for them though, I just kind of feel like because they found so much comfort in being single and alone because of all the peace that came with it, and they don't have to worry about a man playing them, betraying them, or deceiving them, or a woman playing them or betraying them or deceiving them. They just found a lot of comfort, you know what I mean, in being single and alone, not having to worry about those things. So this could basically, you know, imply that if this person hadn't been through what they've been through in previous relationships, maybe they would have been more so, you know, like you know, maybe they would have wanted to be in a relationship over just being single and alone. You know what I mean? Some people, there's just some people out there that, you know, prefer being single and alone than being in a relationship, you know? I don't necessarily feel like this person, they're just different. This person's different. I feel like this person wants to be in a relationship. They want somebody they could build and establish a life with. Hence why they're definitely taking you in this relationship that they share with you seriously, because deep down inside, these are things that they want. I just don't feel like this person likes what comes with, you know, being in a relationship. And what I mean by that is they don't like the fact that it puts them in a predicament to potentially get hurt, disappointed, betrayed, deceived. When this person's single and alone, they don't have to worry about that shit. You know what I mean? They don't have to worry about anything but themselves. You know what I mean? That's it. They don't have to worry about, you know, the person sitting next to them. Is that person being loyal to me or not? They don't have to worry about none of that. So, this is kind of why they like being single and alone. It's not because they want to date around or anything. It's just the peace that comes with it. So it's not to say that they don't want to be in a relationship or anything like that, because they do. I just kind of feel like they just don't like what comes with being in a relationship. You know, it requires them to put themselves in a very vulnerable situation, you know. But being single and alone, you know, they're not in a vulnerable situation. You know what I mean? But in regards to what actions this person plans on taking your direction and are moving forward, This is just acting as a double confirmation that even though they're going to fall into this energy of, yo, I don't know if I could do this. Like, I'm scared. What if this happens? What if that happens? I don't know if I could do this. And, you know, this is hard. I got to give up my single life. And I just don't know if I'm ready to do all of that. I'm not worried and concerned about it because I feel like in the end, this person will definitely choose you and a life with you. So I'm not worried and concerned about it whatsoever. But I feel like when this person does start to become vulnerable with you and they start to express to you like, yo, I'm scared and I don't know if I can do this and blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like it's going to cause you to fall into this energy of like, like they just want to be single and free and date around, which that's so not the case. Because you want to get this ball rolling here. This single life that you've been living, you are so fucking ready to leave it behind you. It's not even funny because the single life for you, when you were single, you just had like a different experience than them. You know, when they were single and free, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. They didn't have to worry about a man or worry about a woman. It was awesome. You know, but for you, it's just like, damn, yo, like this sucks. Like, this fucking sucks coming home to like an empty freaking house. Like, this sucks. Like, this is not the fucking life. This is not the move. Like, this fucking sucks. You know what I mean? But for them, it's like, oh my God, like, I love it. Coming home to like an empty house and, oh, this is just amazing. This is just awesome. Like, oh, I just kind of feel like that's just why you're more like, oh yeah, I'm so ready to like get rid of my single life and start a whole new chapter with this one over here. It's not even funny. Like, you're ready to go because this single life that you were living, it was just like blah, like this ain't the move. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, I don't like this shit. Like, I don't like this shit at all, you know? But them, man, they loved it. They love coming home to an empty house. You know, they love not having to worry about a man or a woman. You know what I mean? They love it. They love it. But it looks like you guys are about to start a whole new chapter / cycle with one another. Just like I said, dude, when this does play out and this person starts opening up to you and they start telling you, yo, I'm just scared. Like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm just scared. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just think that this person needs somebody to like comfort them and tell them it's gonna be okay. Like, you don't got nothing to worry about. I'm not here to play you or anything. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. You just got to comfort them. You know what I mean? You got to butter them up and call them a biscuit and tell them it's going to be all right. Because it is going to be all right. All right? It's not the end of the world. All right? So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.